Alright guys, so today we're going to go through all my settings that I have in Modern Warfare 2. I pretty much held off on this video a little bit just because I wanted to try a bunch of things out and get the most accurate settings that I could play on, but these are my current settings, and I'm going to give you some explanations on some of the important ones on why I play which. So controller, of course, I still play bumper, jumper, tactical, flip to Modern Warfare 2, and then the flip button is right here, so if you take this off, take this on, it puts the flip right there. I know it's a little bit different in Modern Warfare 2019, but this is how it is in this game. Oh, it says controller vibration on, and I didn't feel any vibration at all, so I would definitely keep that off. That's weird. I play 6.6. I was playing 5.5, but I just realized, like, I put it 6.6 and I felt a little bit smoother towards movement. I looked a little bit better, and I was still having amazing aim in this game. So 6.6, 1 ADS. I don't think I touched any of the ADS multipliers right there. Vertical aim axis, I play inverted on all. Most people, like 99% of people, don't play inverted, so you guys should probably leave that all normal, but I play it inverted. Automatic tac sprint, very important. Tap to reload. I think prioritize reload would be better. I just have this because it wasn't too much of an issue, but you should always prioritize the reload over the interaction with doors and stuff. It's so much better. Weapon mount activation. Now this is very important because whatever weapon mount that you have makes whatever slide canceling you have. So I've been going back and forth. I'm not 100% sure what I want to use. I never tried ADS plus melee yet. I'm going to try it soon, but double tap ADS is amazing, and I think it's the one that you can use in most situations. So I've been using slide ADS, and it's so easy to use, right? You slide, press the ADS button once. I'm gonna show right here. You slide, press the ADS button once, and then you jump. You can do the slide cancel in 3 moves instead of slide ADS jump, which is 4 moves. So you do it a lot faster. The only problem with that is every single corner that you ADS on, where you hop out of a corner in ADS, you automatically mantle on that corner. So it's so fun to do it this way, and it's so smooth, but you ADS on every corner. So I'm probably not going to do it, but it is so fun with the movement. ADS melee I heard was really good, so I might try that out. I heard it was the best, but I've been using double tap ADS for a lot of the beta, and it has been very easy to control. It's just an extra move compared to the ADS, so that sucks with the ADS. But armor plate behavioral, that doesn't really matter because it's Warzone. Okay, so target aim assist. I think this pretty much asks if you want aim assist on or off. So on default, I could try these out, but I don't think they're gonna be any better than this one. Linear is amazing in this game. I love linear in this game. Never tried dynamic just because, like, okay, linear, so I'm gonna try dynamic, but linear so far is amazing. Whether dynamic is better or not, I was really fast with snapping onto people and with my movement on linear. So linear is still amazing in this game, and I play linear. Aiming. Okay, so this is a new thing that they're adding into this game. They have this on mouse, right? So they have where your aim, like, let's just say your aiming is 1 ADS, right? You have 1 ADS, but you also have your 6.6 sensitivity. So this is pretty much when do you want the 6 sensitivity to kick in or not kick in, and when do you want the 1 ADS to do the same thing. So this is as soon as you press the ADS button, you instantly start doing the 1 ADS multiplier instead of the 6.6 multiplier. Gradual is it kind of smooths in, so it kind of transitions into it, and then after the zoom is, as soon as you're fully zoomed in, then you have the 1 ADS. I think that instant and gradual are probably the best. I think we've always been on instant, so I'm not going to change it, but it just makes more sense to play on instant rather than after zoom, because I want to have really a lot slower aiming even when I'm in the middle of transitioning, because I'm ADSing and I want to just get that nice transition in. So I think after zoom is the worst, but gradual and instant are probably the best. I just leave it on instant. Let's see what we have here. I think these are default. No, related settings, partial. Yeah, so automatic airborne mantle. So I guess you're like choose if you like to automatically mantle when in an airborne movement towards obstacles. I have it on partial. I think if you have it on, it'll probably mess you up a lot if you don't mean to mantle onto things. And then automatic ground mantle, kind of like the same thing. So I just have them off, just because I don't want to mess up anything. But I guess that's more personal preference. We'll see if that makes a big difference. I can turn them on and see about that. But it's safest to put them off. Under wonder stuff. Sprinting door bash is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing that they have. I definitely keep this on because when I do a lot of my door baits, I like to bust open the door and then run away, or just use that as a distraction. So I will always have this on, and I do highly recommend that you have that on. ADS interruption. Choose ADS should resume after it's interrupted. Oh, I gotta check that out. ADS stick swap as soon as, I don't know what that means. I gotta play with this, but I have it off, have this on interrupt. Some things that I can definitely try out, but that's what I have here. This one's the default C4 detonation, not too much of a big deal. And then these are not too much of a big deal, but these are my settings for that. Graphics. Okay, so a lot of these are PC settings. I'm gonna just go through these because a lot of you probably play on console, so these don't really matter. Yeah, these are more PC settings as well. So for you PC players, if you want to see what I play for my graphics, then this is my graphics settings right here. And then if you have any questions about any of them, you can go into the comments and just ask me specifically about anything. I do play on world motion blur, and then I have weapon motion blur off. This is just personal preference. It's probably best if you play both of these off and not play with them on, but I just think that it's more entertaining for me, and it's a little different than just watching, you know, other content creators that always play with it off, and I'm the one that plays with it on, so it's just a little bit of a different experience. 120 FOV. So I have some people, like I know Fear, he doesn't play 120 FOV, he probably plays like 115 or something like that. This game is a lot slower, so lower FOV might be better. 116, 114, probably that would probably be a lot better than 120, but I know for you console players, you've had 120 taken from you for a long time, so I definitely recommend you play on 120. I'm doing amazing in the beta playing with 120. My movement is free, and I love it, so I highly suggest that you play 120 FOV. It's fun. If you want to try working down, playing 116, 114, even though you probably have no reason to, or you don't have any urge to because you just want to play on the highest, I would say try it out, but I still would recommend 120. Definitely, it's really fun. Affected, of course, because when you play independent, it aims in super close, like super zoomed in, which is not a good thing for fighting close range. Weapon field of view. So this approach pretty means that adjusts the height and width of the in-game weapon view. So look, the weapon looks bigger, the weapon looks as intended, and the weapon looks smaller. I want you to put it as small as possible, because the smaller you put it, the more you can see the things around you. So it's definitely going to be better for you to put wide, and you don't want your weapon to look bigger, because the bigger the weapon is, then the harder it is for you to actually see things. So that is probably very important. And then down here, the first person, third person camera movement, probably the first person, because I tried the third person mode once. It's not a big deal. Any of the settings right there. First person camera movement, you want to put this as low as you possibly can. The reason for that is it adjusts the intensity of camera shake movement, so lowering the settings value can help alleviate motion sickness. Pretty much meaning there's not as much motion when you put it downward. So why would you want shaking motion for camera movement when you're trying to get lower recoil or see better and stuff like that? You want to put this as low as you possibly can so that your screen doesn't shake like crazy. So that's why I keep it that low. I mentioned my audio settings in my one video, so I'm going to show them real quick. But if you guys want to see why I use certain audio settings, then you can go click that video for yourself. Interface, I don't think I've messed with this too much. I'm going to just scroll down. You can see every single thing. I am going to mess with this because, oh, it defaults to square. That's amazing. I'm probably going to mess with this later, but so far, these are my interface settings, exactly how it is in my game currently. And then I think that's it for my settings. So I hope you guys enjoyed this settings video. Please let me know about any other settings that you guys think is way better than mine, or just some settings that you want to elaborate more about. I think that I have pretty amazing settings so far. I am going to try a bunch of different things, and this is not, you know, the full best settings in Modern Warfare 2. This is the best settings that I've found so far after playing the beta. When we get into the real Modern Warfare 2, it might take me maybe even a month to try every single thing out and then have the absolute best settings. But so far, from my knowledge of playing the game over and over for hours in this beta, these are the best settings that I could find for myself, and I was just doing very well in the beta overall. Also, I'm going to be trying to do more YouTube streams. I know I've done Twitch for a very long time, and I'm just going to see, you know, if it's a lot more successful onto YouTube, being that a lot of people are switching for YouTube streams for many different reasons, but there is benefits for both sides, so I'm going to just keep trying this out and see how it goes. So just be on the lookout for any YouTube streams that I have. If I don't do that, then you can find me on the_5_seal on Twitch. And if you go to any of my videos and you go to the link tree right here, or just the pinned comment section, you can see all my socials and the services that I have to offer.